So is the Excel Express difficult? Is it that difficult?
It's a little bit difficult.
Yeah, for Express it is difficult. Have you gone through the pivot tables, pivot chart, count
Yes,
ifs, sum ifs, average ifs,
yes.
scenario manager, all of that? You've understood it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, that's fine. So click on save test. But I think you can still do it, so it shouldn't be a problem. You just do it. Okay,
Okay.
you just do it. It shouldn't be a problem. Okay, great. Okay, that is very good. Continue. But have you installed a program to change the way the mouse pointer looks like?
I just increased that. I went to my settings. I just increased the size and made it look negative. So it's already there.
Okay, that's very good. About sharing, you share the workbook so that change history is saved for 90 days and updates automatically every 10 minutes. Are you sure it is there? Look at the tabs, open your eyes, and check the appropriate tab where you get a tool for sharing. Good. Okay, good. It said don't highlight, okay. Good. It's about watching a particular window. So if you want to watch, you need to go to the formulas tab because watching the window, you definitely get a tool under formulas. Have you found it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. And why are you watching that particular window? What is the rationale behind that?
I'm watching it so I make sure anything I do that changes the formula or anything, it will be here. So I know if I've made a
Okay.
mistake or something.
Okay. Good. Or maybe someone intentionally go there to make a change, then you will know who did that. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. Count is good. So what are you looking for? How many employees are in the Utah office? Okay. That's good. Okay. So you've understood the count is formula.
Yes, please.
Okay. Good. Unlike the first one, which was only looking at one criteria, count if looks at two criteria. Okay.
Okay.
Averages. Which is what, greater than what? 30,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Are you getting confused?
yes.
So what's the confusion? We are looking for the average unit price. Okay.
Uh, okay.
Average unit price of items greater than of items greater than 30,000. And we are not supposed to include the quantities. So do not include quantities of zeros. I want you to start the function argument again. Cancel it. Understand the function argument. Go and start the function argument for average is. So hold on. Before you click on it, I have to read. It finds the average, which is the arithmetic mean for the cells specified by a given set of conditions or what? Criteria. Then the average range are the actual cells to be used to find the what? Average. So let's read the question. If you're picking the average range, you need to pick the actual cells used to find the average. So look at the question. Find the average unit price of items SKUs greater than what? 30,000. So what we are currently looking at is the average unit price. So that should be the first range you pick.
Okay.
Okay, the unit price should be the first. Because if you read from that simple instruction, good. And what is the criteria? We are looking at the criteria range, which should be what? Greater than. So criteria range one. Criteria range one, we are looking for the item what? SKU.
Yeah.
The items what? SKU. So go to the items SKU because that is the criteria range before you come and specify the what? Given condition. Am I making some sense, Nana?
Yes, please.
So the average range, what we are looking for is the unit price. So if you are looking for the unit price, then what is the criteria? So the criteria is the what? Criteria range, which is the items SKU, and we are looking for those greater than what? 30,000.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, please.
Okay, and do not include what quantities of what? Zero. So what is the criteria range two? So that should be what? The quantity. So the
Quantities.
next criteria range should be what? Quantity. Yes, good. And the criteria is what? It should be greater than what? Zero. We don't
Yeah.
want to include quantities of zero. So the criteria two should be greater than what? Zero. Then click on OK. Let's see. Have you understood the concept? Let's click on next and see if you get it right. Did
Yeah.
you get it right?
Yes, please.
Have you understood it? Because you don't need to rush through it. Have you understood it?
Yes, please.
Good. So let's look at the sum ifs. Okay, let me teach you a very quick way of getting to those specified cells. So you go and click in the name box. Anytime you are looking for a particular cell, you click in the name box. Then you
Okay.
type F7, you press enter. The system will just take you straight to that particular cell. Then you press enter. Okay. I don't want you to be clicking the column and trying to find it.
Okay.
Okay, good. So you are there now.
Yes,
So we
please.
have to use a sum ifs function. So anytime you're using a function argument, read to understand it. Now, so it asks the cells specified by a given set of conditions or criteria. That is fine. Then you open the function argument. Then you let that guide you. So the sum range are what the actual cells to sum. So look at the question and look for the column you are supposed to do the summing. So read the question. So read the question. Let's see.
Mhm. So in the sale orders worksheet, create a summit
Yes,
function in F7 that will return the quantity total for the item SKU numbers in the 10,000 to 19,999 range.
that is it. So which particular cell are we actually doing the sum? That is the column. Looking at the question.
The quantity column.
Okay, good. So go and pick your sum range. Good. Then what is the criteria range?
The criteria range is
Uh-huh.
the item SKU.
Okay, so read the criteria range on the function argument. Read it. They're saying
Okay.
is the range of cells you want evaluated for the particular word condition. Good. So pick the range. Good. Then you go and pick the what is the criteria?
It says, is the condition or criteria in the form of a number, expression, or text
Expression or text
that
that defines
defines
which
which
cells
cells will
will be
be
added.
added?
Good. So we are looking for what?
10,000 to
Mm-hmm.
the 10,000 to 19,000 range.
Okay, so what expression are you going to write there?
Mm, 10,000 to the 19,000.
Okay, so do that. Let's see if it's going to work. Is that correct?
No.
Because it should be greater than or equal to 10,000. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So it should be greater than or equal to 10,000. So you need to bring your greater than sign, or you can go and look at the help feature and let's see what is there, how to write that particular expression. No, go and click on the bulb symbol.
Come
And
again.
underneath the ball where you seek help, down there, the geometrics where we have the question. When you
Um,
go down there, we have the ball. Good. So click on it and look at the expression. Is it functioning?
yes.
So click on show how.
I've done it. Okay, so it
Okay.
says
So go down and look at it. Aha. So you have what?
in
Greater
the
than or equal to what? 10,000.
yes, miss. So then in the criteria range, so it says
That is it.
B5 to
So
B25. So I
yes,
think
because we are still using that same range because we are summing the items SKU. Are you getting it?
yes.
Then we do the less than what? 20,000. That is it. And the next criteria, because it should be between 10,000 and what? 19,900.
Yes.
So go back to the question and look at the question and make sure you've understood the function argument.
Okay, so because we are looking for the quantity of the total of the item SKU numbers.
So have you seen it?
So that's why the sum
So you
range
are
will be that's why the sum
looking
range
at
that's why the sum range will be quantity. And then the criteria range will be item SKU because that's where we are going to pick out the cells from. It is supposed to be greater than or equal to 10,000 because that's what the first number in the range is.
that will
Then
return the U numbers. This 10, share the screen. I think there is a problem with your internet connection.
uh,
Okay, I can see your screen now. Did you get a question right?
yes,
Did you get it
please.
right?
Yes, please. Okay. So in
Okay.
this question, it says,
Have you understood the sum is?
yes, please. So in this question, it says, in the employee records worksheet in cell
Yes.
F7, add a function that counts how many people work in the main office.
Yes.
So first, I'll
So
need
you
to
go
go
to
there.
F. Yes, F7.
Okay. So then I have to insert the
What did you use
function.
for this?
Then the function I'm using is countif.
How many people work in the what? Main office. Okay.
Okay. So
So you need to select your range.
yes, so my range will be office.
Okay.
Then my
Then what's the
criteria
criteria?
will be main.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Okay.
So we have only 4. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. Because count if is under core. I was expecting count ifs in the Excel expert, but that is all right.
Okay. So this one is that create a new worksheet named office expenses. Place the sheet right after office records. In the new worksheet, in cell A1, enter the column title expenses. In cell A2, consolidate the data in the office record worksheet from cell A10 to B23, E10 to
Good.
F23, and the rest, using the sum
Okay.
function. Add the labels from the left column. So the
Okay.
first thing I'll have to do is
So what?
add the new worksheet.
Worksheet. Okay. And I believe you understand what we mean by data consolidation.
Yes.
Okay. So do that. Let's see.
Okay, so in A1, I put the column title expenses.
Good.
And in A2, I
Set
go to
A2. You need
data, Hey,
But you are not at A2, and I think your room is dark. Do you have your light on?
yes, please.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. Okay,
Then
so do
I'll go
that.
to
Do the data
consolidate.
console. Okay,
Then the function here is already sum.
okay,
So in the reference, I need to go to browse.
okay.
Oh, no, wait.
Are you
I
sure?
rather go to office records and I start
Okay.
selecting. So from,
With what? A10,
yes,
A10 to
to
what? B23.
B23. Then I click on
Okay,
add.
good.
Now
Then the next one is what? E10,
E10 to F23.
F23. Okay, good.
Add.
Then you go to A30,
A30 to B,
A30 to B43.
then I
Okay,
add.
good.
Then
And what
E30
is next?
to F43. And then I
Okay,
add. And I go down and
okay.
this time I pick E50.
E50 to F63.
Yes.
Okay,
Then I add, then I click on A70 to B83.
okay,
And then I add.
okay,
Then it says you add labels from the
okay,
left column.
okay, good.
And I click on OK.
Okay, so just expand it and let's see the values. I can see the values. Expand column B. I want you to expand the width of the cell.
Okay.
So double click in between column B and C. Position your cursor in between column B and C. Double click to auto adjust. Okay. So that is what data consolidation. So what it means is the system automatically pick all the values from those respective word cells,
Okay.
and you can do the same for average. So that's very good. You've done a great job. Okay.
Thank you.
So kindly continue. Because you're not even supposed to auto adjust. That is how come they marked you down. But I think you've done the right thing. You see where the problem is. The new worksheet, you did not name it. You just left it as sheet one. You're supposed to give the worksheet a name, which you refuse to do. That is how come they marked it down. Have you noticed?
Yes, but I'm clicking on it. It's not renaming.
So double click. No, you need to double click on it. Now you can do the backspace, then you do the rename. So office expenses. Check the spelling of expenses. Nana, take your time.
Okay.
Okay.
I do it again.
Okay. So before you click on OK, check the cell references if everything is in order. So the first
Okay.
one was A10 to B23. The next was E10 to F23. Then we have A30 to F43. Or
It's
A30
eight
to
thirty
B,
B43.
B43. Okay. Then what? A50 to
No,
B63.
E30 to F43. A50
Okay.
to B63. A50
Okay.
to E50 to F63. Then
Okay. Then
A70
A70
to
to
BH.
B83. Okay. Perfect. Okay. That's fine. So click on OK. No, you need to click on OK. You finished. Oh,
Okay.
click on next. So this is how we quickly get away and get around with data consolidation. That's fine.
Okay, so this one says in the employment status worksheet, use the evaluate formula to find and correct the error in S12.
Mhm. So this is about formulas. So you don't waste time with it. Evaluate. You're evaluating formulas. Yeah. But did you go to S12?
No, I'm trying to move this so I can type it in.
No, you need to close it. You need to get to S12 before you do the evaluation. Yeah. S12. Okay. Now you are there. So you can evaluate the formula and see where the mistake is. Mhm. So how do you correct it?
And
So so look at S6. S6 is at the top, right?
yes,
Minus S8, S6 minus S8 minus S10.
yes,
So where is the problem?
it's mm,
So S6 is 667, then minus that gives you 17. Evaluate again. So
okay. So
67, which is there, that is the S6. You can check from the column minus S8 under the 2008 column.
yeah,
Have you seen it?
yeah.
Then S8 is also 50,000 and 50,509. Click on that. Let's see. Good. So the S10 should be 1,626.
626.
Okay, go there. Click on evaluate again.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the problem there?
Mm, it goes right back to it.
Okay, click on close. Let's go look at the help.
Okay, so first I go back to evaluate formula.
Mm-hmm.
Then I click evaluate.
Yes. So you
Then it
click it
says
twice.
notice that the formula is subtracting 67,895 from
Yes.
50,509. The total rows should be adding, not subtracting.
Cutting.
So
Okay, then what you do is you close Then you go and edit the formula. So scroll down and look at the next set of instruction. No, scroll down.
Then it says edit the formula in cell S12 to add the 3 cells instead of subtract.
Subtracting. So go to the formula bar and just do the addition.
Okay.
They they should be adding.
Yeah, so
Press
now
on
they
enter
are,
on the keyboard. Let's see. They're adding now.
yes.
Okay. I want you to go to the extreme right. Move your selection to column A. No, go to A. Go to your left. Go to your left. Go to your left and let's see if that is the total. Okay. Okay. So you see, this is a total row. Have you seen the total? When it comes to the group, you see the written total here.
Yeah,
Row 12. Look at row number 12.
I'm looking at it.
Have you seen row number 12?
Yes,
Total, that is 16 plus years old. Have you seen it?
yeah.
So because it's a total row, the formula should be adding, not subtracting. So that is where the mistake was.
Okay.
So we should have checked from the first column to see whether it was subtraction or addition. So that is fine. So you can continue. So this is VLOOKUP.
Yes.
Do you understand VLOOKUP?
Yes, it's supposed
Okay.
to look up a certain pieces of information. Then it puts
Okay.
them together.
Okay. So you go to F7
Mm.
and always use the function argument. Good. So you look for VLOOKUP.
Okay, so it says look for a value in the leftmost column of the table, then returns a
Okay.
value in the same row from a column you specify. By
Good. So
default, the table must be sorted in ascending order.
order. Good. So the lookup value, what are we looking for?
I'm looking for Craig Stronin
Okay, the ID
of Craig
for
Stronin.
supervisor, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Because you have to select the entire table. Because VLOOKUP, go to the table array. Because you need to select the table array where the system should look for that particular value. So the lookup value we are looking for is what? Craig Stroning. Okay, that finds the ID for supervisor. Okay.
Okay.
So
So then table array. It
no,
is
the table array is a table of text, numbers, or logical values in which data is what retrieved. So table array can be a reference to a range or a range name. So you turn it upside down. So the table array should be the table that you are looking for.
okay.
Okay. Then the lookup value is the supervisor. So the supervisor you are looking for is what? Craig what? Stroning. So
Yeah.
that is the lookup value. That this is what you are looking for, Craig Stroning. Okay, then you go to the table array. So the table array, you need to select your entire table. First name to the office. Good. Then you go down to the list.
Okay. So
Okay, good. Then we come to what? Column index. So the
yeah.
column index should be the particular column the ID is found. So you need to go up and check which of the columns has the ID. Is it the first, second, or the third?
The third.
The third. No. You don't select it. You just put the number 3 there. That is the column index number. Are you getting my point? So you need to delete whatever is in there. Because the first and last name is the what? First column. Service is the second. ID is the third. That is it. Forget about the range lookup. You don't need that. So you can see that the system automatically gives you what? 1001, which is for what? Craig what? Stroning. Have you seen it?
Yes.
So if you go through it, you see that, okay, Craig Stroning's ID is what? 1001. That is it. Have you understood this particular concept?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want you to just doing it without any understanding. You need to understand it.
Okay.
Okay.
So this one says, in the status chart worksheet, change the chart
Mm-hmm.
layout to layout 1 and change the chart title to employment history and change the chart style to style 9 and save the chart as a
Mm-hmm.
chart template in the geometrics folder in your documents folder and give it the name employment chart.
Okay. So move.
First I come here,
Okay.
then I click on the chart.
Okay.
So it said the first thing is say I should change the layout to layout 1.
Okay. Done. And
Then
you
I
need to change
change
the
the
chat
chart
title.
title.
Okay, to employment
Uh,
history. So you change it to employment history. Is that how to change the chat title? Are you sure you're changing the chat title? You need to click within the chat title to change it to employment history. Yeah.
okay, so then I change the style to style 9.
Okay. Then
Then
you need to save it as a template, right?
yes.
Okay. So how do you do that?
Okay, so in order to save it as a chart template, I have to right click it.
Okay. So do that. Let's see.
Uh, it's not coming.
Right click is not working.
No.
It should work. Click around the edges because you selected something different. Click on it. Yes. Now you can do the right click. It's still not working.
Okay, it has come.
That is it.
Then I go to save as template.
Okay.
Then I name it employment chart.
And you are saving it in your G metrics template. Don't forget that.
Okay. Mhm.
You're saving it in your G metrics template. So look for documents, look for G metrics template. Yeah.
Okay, then save.
Okay.
Okay, so this one says in the financial service worksheet, add a logarithmic trend line
Okay.
based on 2005 to the financial data chart that forecasts 1.5 periods into the future. Add an exponential trend line to the other data chart based on 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
So you look at the financial data chart. Okay.
I've located it.
So the, how do you add a logarithmic trend line? It's about
Okay,
trend
so
line.
okay,
Okay.
I'm moving there. Then I click on 2005.
Okay.
Then I make it. So, yeah. Okay, so then I change
Logarithmic.
it to logarithmic.
Okay. Then based
Then
on the forecast.
forecast forward. I make it 1.5.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
close.
Because the thing is, you've added linear and you've added logarithmic. So reset the question and do it again because you've added two. If you want to reset the question and do it again.
Okay. So I start again.
Yes.
Make and then
No, no, you're not doing the right thing because you added the linear before doing the logarithmic. So cancel it, reset the question, do it again. Because I can see linear there.
okay.
Because I can see that, okay, it's okay. You're on the right track. I've seen the log. It's okay.
Okay.
Did you select the forecast?
No, I have to go and select it. Close. Then I go to other data.
Okay. Okay. For the other data, you add what? An exponential trend line.
Yes, so I click on
Okay.
exponential based on 2005. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Mm,
Okay. That is fine.
In the Office Records worksheet, modify the data validation input message for the title Office Records to be our offices in to modify the data type.
Okay.
Uh, oh, so besides still there.
As soon as you finish with this question, you save it, then we will continue tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So that you can have time to at least do your homework from school. So data validation, look for data validation. It is down there. Okay. Click on it. So
Okay.
we are changing the validation input message.
So
Offices
oh, this is
an apostrophe, yes, income and expenses
income.
and expenses. Okay. Click on next. Let's see. Okay. So I want you to save it.
Okay.
Yes, you save it. Then tomorrow, God willing, we will continue from
Okay.
21. So you kindly send me the recorded, session, okay, so that I can post it on my social media platform. You've done
Okay.
a great job, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. So you can end the meeting, then I'll stand by for the recorded,